Good morning. I'll try and chat above the music. Harsh reality here in the Philippines. And it has actually got very, very harsh now. We've got no money. Dogs are on rice now. We don't buy them any dog food. We ain't got the budget. So the dogs are on rice. Let me just turn this round. There's a guy there. Don't know if you can see him. Looks like he's coming to the Carabao. Don't know if it's a guy yet. So he's coming to that blonde Carabao, and this is the rice fields. Looks like the guys are taking the Carabaos. There's a guy out there. It looks like he's going to peg his Carabao out. So that's what's happening this morning here in the countryside. Harsh reality. When you've got such a tiny budget, and I've got no budget whatsoever now. And my YouTube channel, it's just not, I've got a lot of views, etc, but I'm just not monetized yet, so I need to actually get monetized. Don't know where this guy's going. So harsh, it's very harsh, it's harsh in the way of when you get up in the morning, you don't have anything to eat, you might have a bit of rice, and then at night we have got vegetables as well. Let me have a look. See, he's taking his Carabao. So hopefully it's picking it up. So that's country life. And he's got, looks like he's got a towel and a hat on. It's just that hot here, guys. It's really, really very, very hot. So that's what's happening here, look. So, when you've got such a low budget, and you're eating twice a day, it's harsh. It's very, very hard, right? It's very hard. So, like I said, kids are off school, it's just that hot. 37 degrees. Like I said, the bats must be really suffering. It looks like he's breeding his Carabaos, or he's trying his Carabao there. Unless that Carabao's a little bit too young. So I get the shot. They're really out in the fields. You're not forced to see them on this camera. So that's what's happening, look. But that's it. It's very, very hot out here in the province. Now, hopefully, it's not too dark where I am and you can actually see me. If I go out there, it's really hot and the sun's really blinding. So that's it. Little chat this morning. Harsh reality. No budget, no money. The only money we have is what Joveline got. We went to Sunday market, famous market here in Mercia, and what happened was with the Sunday market, there was a guy at the side of us and he was selling vegetables. And he said, actually, there's not many people around because the reason there's not a lot of people around. And we were there before church. We were there for about 5 o'clock actually. We're up about 3:30. We got to Mercia for about 5 o'clock-ish in the morning. Check the videos out. So they're on a little bit of money actually what we managed to get. I think it was about 150 pesos. And then we had us electric to pay today, this morning, and that was, I think that's 350 pesos. So you can see where the money goes. So Joveline got a tiny bit of rice, and that is for us, and it's for the dogs. And at least, right, let me walk round. At least we have actually got rice for the dogs as well. So harsh, it's quite harsh, till I get monetized, it's quite harsh. So we'll see what happens. Simple as that really, so it's just a little chat about, hard. It's quite hard here in the province, so that's basically it. It's really hot as well, and that's why the kids are off school. So I'm actually going to have a walk back now. So that's what we did yesterday. We actually went into the plaza, or it was the day before, can't remember now. And we got some chips and the seed pods. And the seed pods, what we're going to use them for, Joveline, when she lived in the mountains, when Joveline lived in the mountains of Don Salvador, they used to use these seed pods. and the seed pods are from mahogany, and they use them to burn instead of using charcoal, because they don't have money for charcoal, so they're in the sun drying. So that's it. Extreme. It's quite a little bit extreme now, you know. So simple as that, really. So now we're waiting to get monetized. Tax form, still can't fill the tax form in. You know, I've actually sent my license off. Joveline took a picture of my license. She sent it off to YouTube, and it's a big problem now. And what it is, you know, if you don't get your tax sorted out, YouTube will actually pay you a low budget. They'll just pay you very low and take big tax. So that's what YouTube said, if you don't sort this tax out, which it's not very, very easy. So we've got to find someone for that. Bike needs chain and sprockets. So it's all coming now. Harsh reality is now coming thump. It all comes at once. You know, when things happen, it normally happens in threes. And it normally, actually, you know, you're okay, you've got a little bit of food, you've got a little bit of petrol in your bike. And then now we ain't got no petrol in his bike. We're about 15 kilometres, so on reserve. So there's at least maybe 5 or 10 kilometres. So there's a tiny bit on reserve in the tank. And that's what happens, isn't it, in life. You guys will have noticed this. You know, you've got food, you've got petrol in your bike, and then you use it and it comes bump. So, you know, all comes at once. And then it's like payday. You spend all your money, and then you run out of money and you need to borrow money. You can't borrow money. And that's where I am now. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the harsh reality. So I'm not put my hat on. There's just something I want to have a look at, actually, while I'm here. And the guy that's got this land is quite a friendly, nice guy, a nice lady, you know. So I just want to have a look at something here. Right. So that's it, harsh reality. Looks like a lot of these have been falling off. These are actually mangoes. So it looks like a lot of these little mangoes have been falling off. That could be due to no rain, and it could be due to it's a little bit windy. But that tree's looking quite healthy. But it could be due to no rain. You know, there's no water. So harsh reality, hard times here in the Philippines. You know, like I said, you've run out of your budget, you're here now. You've got no money, harsh reality, very, very hard. And simple as that, really, you know. So what do? We just soldier on. We've got a bit of rice, we've got vegetables, and that's it. Can't take chain and sprocket off, I've got no spanners. And, you know, we got quoted 300 pesos, which I'm not happy about paying 300 pesos. No, we don't have 300 pesos. So that bike's going to have to wait. But that motorbike is our lifeline. You know, we've had it without that motorbike. We have actually had it. So, I mean, if it gets really, really hard here in the Philippines, it looks like I'll be going back to my hunting skills. Simple as that. So it's as simple as that, really. I mean, I would have liked to get up this morning. I would have liked to have got up this morning, 6, 7 o'clock normally, and eat a banana or two. We ain't got no bananas because we ain't got the budget. So, you know, no eggs. Can't work here because I'm a foreigner. And, you know, the rest on it. We're waiting for me to get monetized. And then, like I said, when you get monetized, you know, it's not easy. You know, what happens is, if I don't reach $100 in my first month, you know, what happens is it carries on. If I reach $90, then it carries on to the next month till you've got $100. So when I am monetized, it might be 2 or 3 months before I even get paid money. So, you know, like I said, it's hard times here in the Philippines, but we'll soldier above it. We'll rise above it, sorry. We'll soldier on and we'll rise above it. So that's it this morning. So I'm actually going to, you know, start another YouTube channel as well. But I'll not chat about that just now. And I actually got a message from my daughter there in Manila, which I have never seen. And that was something I wanted to do when I first came here to the Philippines. I wanted to go and see my daughter. So the next budget I do get, the next big budget I do get, whether it's through my YouTube channel or not, let me just walk on here, there's a motorbike. I will actually be going to Cavite, Philippines, Bacoor, so to see my daughter, which I've never seen before. I've seen her in videos and things like that, seen her pictures, but I ain't actually seen in person. Morning. I haven't actually seen in person, so motorbike. So I will actually, but if push come, I will go and visit. I have to go and visit, right? And I actually want to move from this province. It's a nice province here, there's a lot of nice people here. The neighbours are good here. There's a bit of marites, but same in England, same wherever you go. Gossip. But who cares? I'm that type of person. I don't really care what you think. Simple as that, really. So that's what I'll be doing next time I get my budget. But I actually want to move from here. So I have now decided, like I said, because it's got fairly extreme now, it's got fairly hard. I have actually decided I want to move from here closer to a town or closer to a city. So I don't know where I'll end up if I do actually end up back in England. But let me just explain to you Filipino guys, when I say I'm going to move back to England, it's not as simple as that, right? I can't just go into SM Bacolod Mall and say, can I have a ticket to fly to England? And then I get to England and everything's fine in England and I've got a job. The harsh reality of it is, right, if I go back to England, I've got nowhere to go to, I've got no family and I've got one or two friends. I've got some family, right, but not welcome. I'm not welcome there. So that says a lot, doesn't it? I'm not welcome there. So as simple as that, really. But I am actually welcome. Morning. So I am actually welcome at one of my sisters, but I can't really go there because she's got a son what's a bit. And we'll have big problems if I do actually go back there because of the guy's mental illness, or whether the guy's just doing too much smoking or what, I don't know. Anyway, forget that. So I've got nowhere to go when I go to England. So the harsh reality is I cannot just buy a ticket and go back to England, right? Simple as that. Harsh reality, cannot just do that because I have nowhere to go in England. I have no family. Don't get me wrong, let me just clarify. I've got family, I've got a sister, I can go to, but I cannot go to the house, and it's as simple as that, really. So that's it, harsh reality. So if I land in England, I'm homeless in England, I've got no job in England. What's the difference with the Philippines and England? I'm actually better off here in the Philippines because at least I've got an house, I've got a roof, But guys, I'm that type of person. I do not need anyone, right? I don't need anyone. I could easily live on my own. I can cook. I can easily live on my own. It's no problem for me to live alone. Alone with a girlfriend, without a girlfriend, So it looks like I'm actually going to weather the storm. So even though it's hard times now, I know actually things will get better and it's going to be in the future. Now 2024, I know it's not going to be a good year for me. So in the future, things will actually get better. And then I'll have to start to buy land, work the land. When my YouTube channel does go up, and it will go up, I will actually go back to England sooner or later. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. and I will actually start work there. Like I said, harsh reality of going back to England, guys, actually. It's really dark here, and I'm not sure if you can even see this video. Hopefully you can. So the harsh reality is that nowhere to go if I go back to England, and I'll probably be homeless. No, probably, I'll be homeless, and, you know, no job, so that's it. If I got a job in England, right, I go back to England now, I've got a job, right, the money that I actually do earn in England, I'd have to rent somewhere. That's a lot of your wage, a lot of your money's just gone, it's gone, you know, unless you're living in the back of a car. And to fly back to the Philippines, it'll cost me at least 500 pesos, 500 English pounds, 700 English pounds just to fly back here to the Philippines. So, you know, and to earn that type of money in England for your plane ticket, this is the reality. You know, it would cost, it would take you, what? It take you about, honestly take about 3 months, 4 months, just to save for that plane ticket. So that's just reality. You know, it's very hard in England. It's not so hard, but it can be. It's hard to start. For me to go back to England, very, very, very hard. But I have to go sooner or later. I know that. So, you know, I've had hard times before. So I'll just soldier on. So that's the reality, guys. You know, I can't just go back to England like people say. Hey, I thought you was going back to England. Well, I probably will do one day, but it's just not as simple as that. As I've just said, nowhere to go in England, no family. Right, simple as that. So that's it. So I'm stopping here in the Philippines for now, and then before I actually do leave, I do owe money before I do leave the Philippines. You know, harsh reality. Like I said, I need my YouTube channel to be up and running, and I'm sure it will get up and running sooner or later. Now, the next time I do, you know, actually get my YouTube channel up and running, I will actually invest that money. So I will actually invest that money, and I've got lots of ideas, and I'll just take the ideas on myself. Because what it is, we're Filipino, with somebody like Joveline, you know, she's probably not happy. She's right, I'll say she's happy, but she's not happy. She's probably happy to sit here for the next 50 years till she passes away, struggling and struggling and struggling, right? That's what she's probably happy to do. She's not happy to do it, you know. But me, personally, I am not. I won't die, so to speak. I will not sit here for the next, 30 years till I die. 30, 40 years till I die, you know, struggling and struggling. I will look for better alternatives, and what I will do is I'll get up that ladder with my YouTube channel and then look at other things to do when I have got actually a little bit of a budget, guys. So as simple as that, that's my thought now, sell the house, don't rent the house, sell the house, you know, just sell it, get the money, buy a bit of land somewhere. If I don't have enough money, rent somewhere, and then you've got it, YouTube, and then put the money into an house land. So harsh reality here in the Philippines. So that's it, guys. Have a wonderful morning. Check the videos out. Please subscribe. Please purchase Super Chat. Please join the channel. Now, if you become a member of my YouTube channel, you get perks. You'll get to see some videos. Maybe I'll put members' videos up only, or I'll cut the end of the video and there's only the members what will actually see the end of the video. So that's it, guys. But you know, we haven't got an internet connection, so it's going to be probably tomorrow or the day after before I can actually upload a video. So simple as that, really. So harsh reality. That's it. Harsh reality here in the Philippines. You're a foreigner, now you've got no money, so now things are really hard. So simple as that, really, Like I said, you have to toughen up. And actually, this generation cannot do this. This generation now, the past, the past, the future, the present. The past, the future, the present. We'll chat about that. Fake generation, my generation, we actually played on the streets. We got up to mischief. We were all over the place. We were all over the countryside, like I said. But now, now kids, they don't hear them play on the streets. They're on the computers, they're on the gadgets. They're really not, they're really not as fit and healthy either. Kids today, and that stems back from the parents as well. But maybe one day we'll chat about that. The past, the past, the future, the past. Right, yeah, it's early. Yeah. So, while I'm actually chatting, I've actually got that many things I'm thinking about. And mostly what I'm thinking about is sell the house, get some money. So it's not very easy at all. So that's the real life. That's real life here in the Philippines for me at the moment. 2024, not so good, but we'll soldier on, guys. So please, like I said, past, future, present. Yeah, I probably got it wrong. It's early in the morning. I'm actually going to put my hat on and I'm going back to the house because it's very, very sunny. So that's it, guys. In fact, I know what I want to do before I go. So I'm going to just walk back to this place. So that's it. Me rattling on this morning. But real life, it's real life. It's not fake. It's, and what makes me laugh, actually, a lot of people say, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need a computer, you need a GoPro, you need a laptop. Yeah, we know what we need, but we don't have the budget for it. We don't have any budget whatsoever. So, that's what's happening now here. No budget. So, like I said, and don't forget, guys, when you do actually join my channel, that actually is a 70-30. So I actually do get, and it's a little money, and I'll tell you why it's a little. I get a little money because if you do join the channel, it's very cheap to join the channel. So, like I said, I get about 70%, and YouTube gets 30%. So that's a tiny percentage for me. So it's really a tiny percentage for me. But if I can get a lot of people actually joining the channel, buying Super Chat, it does help support. And actually, like I've said before, it's not going to help to buy a phone. It's not going to help to buy a laptop. It's not going to help me to travel around the Philippines. At the moment, it's so tiny. But thank God for some of the support what we get. So thank God to some of you guys. I will actually go into that do send the support. It's a real lifesaver. Right, guys, take care. God bless. Have a wonderful week wherever you are. But, that is the sad, actually, reality here in the Philippines. So that's reality. Harsh. So it's really harsh at the moment. But, I'm quite a positive person and I'm quite happy. But I'm not happy just to sit there for next 20, 30 years and then thump, pass away, so to speak. Like a lot of people do, I need to actually move and I need to get cracking. So I'm still going to crack on with all my videos, keep making videos, and it's as simple as that. So I'll actually get you the view. Hopefully you can see it. That's the beautiful view here. And the lady and the gentleman have cleared this land. So maybe they're going to do something with it. So that's it, look, absolutely lovely. That's the rice fields. So, you know, like I said, extremely hot now, guys, here in the Philippines. That's why the kids are off school. Right, take care, have a great day. And yeah, it's very early in the morning, so please subscribe, please join the channel, let me know your thoughts. And like I said, hopefully I can actually get to Manila Cavite, you know. Whether it's this year or not, I don't know. I haven't got a clue, to be honest. And we know what that's down to. It's always down to budget. Have a beautiful day. Take care. God bless. What have we here then? Looks like she likes a little bit of sun. Looks like Lexi is actually basking in the sun. It's a little bit too hot for me. So that's it, look, seed pods. These seed pods are, like I said, they've left here to dry. So that's what they're here for, guys. They're actually left to dry. We use them to cook. And it's instead of buying charcoal. That's what you get, look. Instead of buying charcoal. Simple as that, really. Really hot this morning. So that's some of the plants. Nice and shady. Right, that's the bike. So, you know the score with the bike. Right, so I think we're going to go in now. She's been out, but she's in the sun. Oh, I can hear a bee. There it is, a big bee, look. Yes, go away. I've been stung at least once. So that's it, take care, have a great day. Can see my phone, that is. If I can see my phone.